Hello, Assalamualaikum and a good day to all. How are you today? I hope you are having an amazing day and doing fine to hear our group's interesting speech. Thanks for giving us a chance to share with you about today's amazing topic. Did you know that on October 3, our country was shocked by the news that one of our badminton national players had become a victim of racial abuse? Have you ever wondered who she is and why she was racially abused? There is no denying the fact that racism still exists at every level of Malaysian sports. So, without further ado, let us get straight to our main agenda of sharing for today. So today, I will be talking and discussing about the topic racism in badminton. To be more concise, I will be focusing on our country, which is racism in Malaysia's badminton. Before we go deeper, let us first know the meaning of our focus word for today's speech, which is racism. Racism has been there in our society as far as humans have existed. According to Merriam-Webster, the definition of racism is a belief that race is the primary determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. So, what is the difference between race and racism? Race refers to major divisions of humankind having distinct physical characteristics or groups of people sharing the same culture, history, or language. So, who was the victim of the racism issue? So, the person who had been racially abused is Kisona Salvadore, or well known as Kisona, a Malaysian Indian women's single badminton player. Kisona is a 23-year-old Seremban Negeri Sembilan born and ranked 52nd in the world. She started playing the sport at the age of 4 at the Negeri Sembilan Chinese Recreation Club in Jelebu. So everyone, when did she start to become the victim of racism? She had become the target of racial abuse after her loss against Akane Yamaguchi, the world number 5 Japan national badminton player during the Malaysia-Japan Sudirman Cup semi-final match in Vinta, Finland. In my point of view, racism is no joke because it can affect someone's health and leads to mental illnesses like depression, anxiety, or phobia. For your information, these mental illnesses are known to give big impact to the patient's mood, thinking, and behavior, which is the most vital one is suicidal thought. From Kisona's perspective, she has admitted that her psychology and eventually her performance were affected by the insensitive racist comment that had been made against her on social media during the recent Sudirman Cup competition. Here I will show you her condition and comment after the incident happened.
I don't know. Somehow, in that I'm still a human. I just hope for support.
As Malaysians, we are made up of Malays, Chinese, Indians, Kadazans, Ibans, and so on. So do not despise others because of race, skin color, or religion, more so those who are fighting to make Malaysia's name famous. Hence, everyone should be proud. This issue is a sad reminder that Malaysia still has some way to go before it can truly claim that it is free from racism. Racism against athletes is an issue that needs to be strongly addressed by the authorities. We do have certain rules to protect us against this issue, but the enforcement of these rules has been lacking. Many people are not aware of these rules, including people who work in enforcement. Social media has made it easier for irresponsible people to share or throw abusive comments. Whereas, social media has both its good and bad sides, where it can be used as a platform to spread positive awareness, but it can also aggravate negativity such as racial abuse, which can be classified as cyberbullying. So ladies and gentlemen, today we will look into a few things that are related to our topic, which are the way Kisona was bullied, cyberbullying mentality, the effects of racism, the ways to overcome racism in our society, tips to deal with racism, and the importance of avoiding racism.